It's 11:45 a.m., September 8th, 2023. And this is my house in Iowa. Very beautiful. I have a creek, good neighbors, quiet. But on the other side, I have to deal with the 5G monstrosity on this ugly building that they put out there. So last night, I called the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, and I left messages for them. This morning, I called Mark Warner's office, and I left messages in the Washington number, but then I called one of the sites that he's located at and talked to a staff member about all my concerns with what's going on with, the military-industrial complex. So I told them I want Congress to demand full disclosure. I want Congress to have access to all the SCIFs of the military-industrial complex, Raytheon and Lockheed, and all their special access unacknowledged projects that they have going on with the military, paramilitary groups that are out of control, working outside and above the law. And I said full disclosure now because they're using their advanced UAPs from their crash retrieval sites where they've actually got UFOs and extraterrestrials, and they have absolute evidence of it. That's all part of the disclosure, and it's going to come out. So this is an ugly building I have to look at, and it's right across from where I live, by Crown Castle, AT&T of Texas, and T-Mobile. So right now, I demanded Congress do full disclosure with all Dr. Stephen Greer's official governmental documents, high-end, top security clearance military, and contractors. Whistleblowers, over 800 of them, have come forward, and they say our national security is in danger right now. We are in a 5-alarm fire. So I want them to do eminent domain over the weapons manufacturers now. I want Congress and the president to have full control over it, and we the people, not Raytheon and Lockheed, who are arrogantly, dancing around our military ships and spying on military, doing all kinds of horrendous things. And if you look at Skinwalker Ranch with Travis Taylor, who worked for NASA for 30 years in the Department of Defense, he's also extremely concerned about our national security, as is Sean Reyes, the Attorney General of Utah. And people are getting hit in the head with these directed energy weapons. They're on Skinwalker Ranch, ending up in the emergency room. You have UAPs in the sky that are killing cows on the ground. And this is all documented and videoed. And then all their, advanced military computer systems are knocked out by these unacknowledged special access groups, these UAPs. And as Dr. Stephen Greer said, there's a gigantic facility underneath the ground in Utah. It could be miles long with these unacknowledged groups because they don't report to Congress or the president. They do what they want outside of and above the law. And I believe these are the same groups that are attacking innocent civilians also with their experimentation. So I told them, the committee, that to also investigate targeted justice, which is in the 5th Circuit of New Orleans Appeals Court, and I believe it's going to go up to the Supreme Court, and how the news medias are keeping silent about all this, crimes against humanity. I told them they have absolute irrefutable evidence with all their pictures of microwave burns, the drones chasing them, and their brain damage from the Havana syndrome. Now, Mark Warner knows about the Havana syndrome, so he should take special note of this.